Hello there, and welcome back to World of Warships Legends on the Series X. Today I have some gameplay for you in the background of a nice little Nelson Kraken, while we discuss the new mission that could possibly earn you a Tier 5 Premium Destroyer for free. In the store, currently there is a personal mission called the Hunting Eagle. The mission is available for 1 million silver with 10 milestones to achieve. Upon completing the milestones, you will receive the Tier 5 French destroyer, the Aigle, as well as 1,000 doubloons and 15 basic crates. The missions you need to complete are as follows. In the Swift Attack section, hitting 10 citadels, getting 1,000 ribbons, destroying 7 ships, setting 20 fires, and being on the top 3 on your team. In the other section, all or nothing, the first one is to receive 7 million HP of potential damage, cause 300,000 damage, hit 3 citadels in a single battle, earn 1 Kraken Unleashed, and win a battle. So yes, stage 4 of all or nothing is earning a Kraken. And here's the focus of this video. Essentially, you have 9 days to earn yourself a Kraken Unleashed. This is after you've already received your 7 million in potential damage and dealt around 300,000 damage to your enemies. So to use my rather mundane stats as an example, for these first 2 parts here, I get around 650k potential damage per game. So I would need 4 to 5 games to complete this milestone. And I deal around 61,000 damage per game. So again, I would probably need 5 games here to complete that on average. So we're looking at 10 games before you even get to the 4th milestone. Not counting the Citadel challenge, because I don't think that would be terribly hard. So you could probably increase your odds here by playing higher tiers where you have larger HP pools to deal with, and I would recommend that. But the Kraken, how reasonable is this for you to achieve? So I took a poll in my Discord and with some other players that I know to see how often they earned the elusive medal. I would not take this as a metric of skill necessarily, but I just wanted to kind of paint a picture for some of you just how many games you might need to play to earn the Aigle. So for starters, I'll put myself on blast. In 3,460 games, I have earned a mere 44 Krakens. So that averages out to be 78.6 games or so that I earn a Kraken. When asking other players about their stats, it seemed to range from 1 in 40 to as much as 1 in 300 games for earning a Kraken. On average, the players I asked, it was around 80 to 100 games per Kraken. Now, keep in mind, it was a relatively small sample size, and in statistics, we would say that this means we have low statistical power and reproducibility. But I just wanted to point out how many games it could take to beat this particular part of the mission. And I would also point out that the players that were earning the players that were getting a Kraken per 40 to 60 games were on the absolute Chad side of the spectrum, so remember that. I would say there's a lot of factors going into why a person might be getting more Krakens, including using divisions, the tiers they choose to play in, blah, 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 but that's really not the point of this video. So it's possible to say, for your stats and for you getting your Kraken this week to get the Aigle, it'll be better. It won't take quite as many games, hopefully, because you're focusing on getting a Kraken exclusively, and you're going into a game with that in mind. Most of us, when we start a game, we don't say, man, I really need a Kraken this game. Most of we're just focusing on staying alive, getting the win, maybe getting a little extra damage on top of that. On top of that, I think a lot of these stats listed above would not sound so bad because we could consider, your first 1,000 games. The first 1,000 games any of us played were probably not that good. Hell, maybe even the first 2,000, unless you were a PC player in sheep's clothing coming over here from with all of your experience. So 10 to 12 games to get to the all or nothing stage, maybe 15, and let's say 50 to 75 games to get your Kraken, hopefully less. So if you start playing now, you might need to play 10 games a day to earn this ship. Overall, I think it's a grind and a half for sure, but totally doable if you have the time. And I mean, let's face it, it's a tier 5 premium. That's 10,000 doubloons, which is what, $39.99 USD? I'm honestly looking forward to trying my luck, as I do not have this ship and always thought she looked pretty cool. The Aigle, if you don't know, is essentially a guepard that has smoke screens instead of a reload booster. Stats-wise, she appears to have similar high survivability, 5 powerful 139mm guns, she has a faster torp reload than the guepard, and better concealment. All around, these features make it much stronger than the guepard, I think. The smokescreen alone makes it 1,000% more versatile than the guepard and allows you to be a little more aggressive and push in. Although still with these French DDs, at least this one at the tier 5, I wouldn't recommend brawling because the ship has a huge turning circle, the largest in class at 680 meters, and pretty slow turret traverse. The caveat with this personal mission, even if you don't make it all the way to the Aigle, you're still going to earn possibly 1,000 doubloons and, 9 basic crates if you get to the 4th milestone. And for 1 million silver, you really have nothing to lose. You might as well earn some free doubloons from the lower level missions and a few crates while you're at it. That could be worth some flags and paint. Well, this game in the background is slowly wrapping up, and I think it showcases some of the things that need to happen to earn a Kraken. Those things might include a yoink or two, as we yoinked that battleship at the beginning of the match, with shells that flew over the mountain and through the woods to get the kill. And it might also include a triple fire on an enemy Nelson that had just damage conned. A little bit of yoinkage and a little bit of good RNG never hurt anyone at all. Personally, I think this mission, hunting Aigle, is kind of refreshing. It's cool to see these missions out here because there are still plenty of folks that subscribe to the free-to-play mantra, and they're not comfortable with shelling out $40 for one premium ship. Personally, I rode that bandwagon for about 6 months when the game first launched, while I was busy playing other things, I'm sure, like Apex Legends and Warzone. Sure, the missions, they're kind of grindy, but hey, at least the company is still offering a way to get something of value for free. I think that's a good sign. And also, hey, it's a pretty solid ship, and it's not something like, I don't know, the Krasny Krim or the Duca de Asta, which might be kind of a slap in the face. So, we just got the 4th kill, and the Bayern is the only thing left, and with that, I'll let you guys finish watching this one on your own. If you are comfortable with it, feel free to share your stats down below, or if not comfortable with that, join our growing Discord channel where we have some awesome players and like-minded people that you could share stats with, division up, or chit-chat, and the like. Speaking of like, be sure to leave one and subscribe to future content. All right, guys, see you in the next one.